Hello, I'm R.L. Stein. I write the Goosebumps books. In a few minutes, you're going to see one of my favorite stories come alive. The Haunted Mask is a frightening Halloween story about a girl named Carly Beth. The horror begins when Carly Beth puts on the evil haunted mask, and it ends when she discovers there is nothing more powerful than the love of her family and friends. What's so scary about that? You'll see. Viewers beware. You're in for a scare.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Riley from the Goosebumps guys, and today we'll be doing another book review. Today we're doing Goosebumps, the Haunted Mask book review. So without further ado, let's get right into our first category, the blurb. Face to face with a nightmare. How ugly is Carly Beth's Halloween mask? It's so ugly that it almost scared her little brother to death. So terrifying that even her friends are totally freaked out by it. It's the best Halloween mask ever. It's everything Carly Beth hoped it would be. And more. Maybe too much more. Because Halloween is almost over. And Carly Beth is still wearing that special mask. Reader beware, you're in for a scare. That is the blurb right there. I really enjoy that blurb. I think it represents the story perfectly. And it tells you exactly what happens. And it's also creepy. So, with that being said, that's the blurb. So now we're going to move on to our next category, the book category. So let's move right into that. Okay, so The Haunted Mask is the 11th book in the original series. It has 121 pages. It was published in September of 1993, and the author is R.L. Stein. Let me check if that's all correct real quick. Yep, that is all correct. So that is things about the book. The tagline is, "If looks could kill," right there. Very iconic indeed. Very iconic cover. I love the cover art, obviously, by Tim Jacobus. He does all the cover art. The color scheme is weird. Yeah, this yellow and blue. That's kind of a weird choice for this book. I would have personally chose probably a green for the mask, and then either a dark purple or a dark blue. But that's my personal opinion. I still like the cover art a lot, and I think it's a really, really good book. Now we're going to move on to my positives, so without further ado, let's get right into that. Now for my positives, number one, the story. I think it's a really good story. I think it's heartfelt, and the ending is really nice. I just think it's a great story all around, and it has a good Goosebumps twist at the end. Number two, the cover art. Amazing cover art. Very, very iconic. I think it is a really cool cover art, and it's pretty much it. Three, the blurb also explains the book really well. 4, the episode is really good. And it's also really accurate. A couple differences, but other than that, it is pretty dang accurate, and it's also an enjoyable episode. It's a long episode, and I have it on VHS, and I have a replica of the Haunted Mask from the episode, but I'll show those off in a separate category from this one. So, without further ado, we're going to move on to our negative category, which is very short, because I really have no negatives, but let's move right into that. Alright, now for the negative category, and I'm going to be completely honest, I only have one negative, and the brother, Carly Beth's brother, is the only negative. He is an annoying little brat. I don't like him in this or the episode. He's just very annoying. I mean, that's his character, obviously. He's supposed to be annoying. Like, no shade to the actor that portrayed him in the episode or anything. I understand that's how he's supposed to act, but I don't like it, because he's annoying. And I also have noticed that in, every single Goosebumps episode that has siblings, like a brother and a sister, because it's usually a brother and a sister, they always have, a bad, negative relationship. There's never really anything positive. It's always just, bickering and name-calling and making fun of and just stupid things like that. And so that's annoying. Sorry, a bug just landed on the book. Anyway, that's annoying. So that's my only negative. And now we're going to move on to the book versus TV category, I believe, but I may be wrong, so you'll see whatever it's going to be. But let's move on to the next category. Okay, I was correct. This is the book versus TV category. I can't believe I haven't memorized my categories by now. Like, what? But anyway, you know the drill. List right here. Let's go ahead and read off the differences between the episode and the book. So, first, in the book, the shopkeeper sells the mask to Carly Beth while also warning her about it. In the episode, he stands his ground and Carly Beth steals the mask, tossing her money to the shopkeeper on her way out. Second one. Putting on the haunted mask makes Carly Beth's voice sound like a raspier version of her regular voice, and she is able to revert to her normal voice at will. Unlike the book, where it made Carly Beth's voice deeper and completely different. So yeah, in the book, it made her voice completely different, and in the episode, like, the actor just did a raspy voice, it was kind of cringy, not gonna lie. But, let's move on to our third thing. The main character's introduction is different. Instead of taking place in the school cafeteria a few days before Halloween, Carly Beth and Sabrina go to a pumpkin patch the night before Halloween to get a pumpkin to carve, where Chuck and Steve scare Carly Beth, wearing large jack-o'-lanterns over their heads. Yeah, that is a big difference. The whole beginning of the book is different, the beginning of the book is the same. The whole beginning of the episode is different, which is a little weird and also a little confusing, but I guess it was fine, because that's what you would do if it was like the night before Halloween, is get pumpkins to carve. Also, it was a cool little, like, kind of a reference to Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns, because the two bullies wore pumpkins on their head that were carved. So, that's pretty cool. We're going to move on to our fourth. The science fair is removed, and the worm in the sandwich scene instead takes place on Halloween Day, after which, among arriving home, Carly Beth destroys her duck costume in a fit of rage before leaving for the novelty shop. In the book, the shopkeeper tells Carly Beth that if she or anyone else puts the mask on again after it is removed, it will be stuck there forever. This is not mentioned in the episode. Alright, now number 6. Only 6 of the unloved masks appear in the episode. There are 12 in the book. Now 7, the last one. During the scene where Carly Beth scares Steve and Chuck, they reveal they only scare her because they like her. Steve's possible attraction to her would later be important in the sequel's episode. So yeah, in the book, that wasn't a thing. Like, the bullies just bullied her because why not? They didn't, like her or anything, but they set that up in the episode, which is a change I'm okay with, honestly. And yeah, it does have importance in the Haunted Mask 2 episode. Episode fun facts. The Haunted Mask was released on VHS on March 12th, 1996, and it did not get a DVD release. So yeah, a lot of these things, like, sometimes they'll get a DVD release and not a VHS, or a VHS and not a DVD. Once in a while, it'll be both VHS and DVD, but not very often. Let's see. Now, the air date was October 27th of 1995 is when the first ever Goosebumps episode was released, which would be The Haunted Mask. The Haunted Mask was a 2-part episode, and both episodes were released on the same day. And my last episode fun fact is that it was the first Goosebumps episode released, which is also very cool. I'm not sure why they chose Haunted Mask, but I'm not complaining. It was a good choice. I personally would have chose Welcome to Dead House because that's the first book, so it would have correlated with, like, the first episode, but it's fine. I'm not complaining. But anyway, that's it for that. And now we're going to move on to our final rating, and that'll be the end of the video. So let's hop right into that category. Okay, now, for my final rating, I'm going to give it the same rating I gave Stay Out of the Basement. You already know, 10 out of 10. The reason for that is because it's just too iconic to not give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's a really good book. It also has a graphic novel adaptation that's also really freaking good. I gave that a 10 out of 10 in my review. Really good, iconic art, iconic story. It's just an iconic episode, iconic mask. Everything about it's iconic. How could you not give this a 10? Which is what I'm doing, a 10 out of 10. And before I leave you, I'm going to show you my replica mask and my Haunted Mask on VHS. So let me pause this and I'll grab those so I can show you before I send you on your way. So, okay, so starting out with the mask here. This is my replica of the Haunted Mask. It's currently on my hand because I have no better way to hold it. Here, I'll try to show you a better way. That is my replica of the Haunted Mask. I got it from Trick or Treat Studios. Haven't found a spot to hang it up yet, like a stand or something, which I'm trying to desperately, but I just haven't been able to find one. I love it so much because of how accurate it is to the episode. Like, I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's a work of art. That is an absolute work of art. From Trick or Treat Studios, I recommend them if you're getting Goosebumps masks. They have so many good ones, and I can't wait to buy more, but they're just so expensive. A really nice latex mask. Very, very accurate, like, extremely. Looks just like the freaking Haunted Mask. Very cool. Haven't put it on yet. I haven't tried it on yet, just because I don't really want to do that yet, just because I'm not 100% sure how to clean it and everything. So, I'm just trying to keep it in pristine condition right now. Hold on, it's got a piece of something on it. I'm trying to keep it in pristine condition just because I really like it. It was $50, so I'm not trying to ruin it or anything. But, I mean, it's a really good mask. Look, I mean, I know I'm yapping right now. I'm yapping very much, but it's so cool. I mean, the detail's amazing. The neck detail. Oh, let me show you the back. Right. There's the detail. That's the slit for you to put your head in, like put it over your thing. Very nice detail. There's the teeth right there. It's a very good color too, and you got the neck details. I'm in love with this purchase. This is such a good purchase, and I'm happy I got it. I will hang this up eventually, and I will make sure you're the first people to see about it. Don't worry. Which, if you want to, head over to my Instagram. My Instagram is very, very cool, and I post very, very cool things. I'm going to go put this in the bag real quick, and I will show you the VHS cover. But anyway, here's one last look at that. Bam. Bam. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And give me a second. Okay, now that that's back in its bag, safe and sound, I'm now going to show you my Goosebumps VHS. Right here. Haunted Mask VHS. Very nice. Found it at a flea market, like a giant flea market at like my local carnival ground. They had a flea market. That's the VHS. I've watched it multiple times and it does work. That is the back. You can see the mask that I just had in my hands. That looks very accurate to the real thing. I really like it a lot. I like this purchase, and it was cheap too. It was like $5, maybe less, actually, as a matter of fact. Very, very cool that I have this, and I have a VHS player, so I can watch it, which is pretty cool. Set that down. Anyway, that is my Haunted Mask book review. Look out for tomorrow's book review, which will be The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam, which might actually be one of my favorite books, as a matter of fact. Sad it didn't get a Goosebumps episode, but it might be my favorite book because it is the first book that I ever actually sat down, read the whole thing, and finished. And it's also my brother's favorite book as well. And I have 2 copies of that, one from him and another one from someone else in my family. So look out for that book review tomorrow. Sadly, I wish I had an episode because I could cover it, but I can't. So no book versus TV category tomorrow for the book review. So it should be a shorter video just because this is usually the longest category. So anyway, book, VHS, mask is put away, but you already saw it for a good while. So anyway, without further ado, hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you had an amazing day. I don't know when you're seeing this, so I just hope you have an amazing day in general. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit the like and subscribe button because, like I say, it helps the channel and it helps me know that you guys are actually watching, so I can pump these videos out. Because if you're not watching, then that would suck because I put a lot of effort into these videos. Major update, massive update. Next week is the release date of me and Bradley, because we're the Goosebumps guys. That's why it's called the Goosebumps guys, plural. That's both of us. We're releasing Goosebumps Season 1, Episode 2. You may have seen Episode 1, called Slappy's Not Happy. If you haven't seen it, then go see it. It's got like 250 likes and 29,000 views. So if you haven't seen it, then that's kind of a bummer on your part. It's a really good video. It's a short video, made a long time ago, like last year, which is a while ago. So we're making a new one. It's gonna be epic, way better than this one, way longer than way longer than Slappy's Not Happy, and way better quality, and more Slappy as well. And I'm changing my voice for Slappy, because in that I just did like my regular monotone voice that you're hearing right now. But in the new one, I made my own voice for Slappy, made him unique, and it's going to be really cool. And the cinematography is good as well. I will be posting behind the scenes on my Instagram, so go check that out, like I said. Also, I did want to fix a mess up. I said that usually this is the longest category, and I lied. I'm a liar. Because this is the final rating category. Usually it's the book versus TV category. I got confused and I thought we were still in the book versus TV category. It's a whole thing. The reason that the final rating category right now is so long is because I'm kind of yapping and dragging it on. Because I just wanted to show you all my stuff that I have. And it's really cool. But anyway, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an upcoming video. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my, the Horror at Camp Jelly Jam video. So, without further ado, goodbye, everybody.